Hmm. You don't even get through the first chapter before suddenly you're challenged by this "who's us" question, and there a lot of Christians would say, "Oh, that's the Trinity," and I don't think there's really a good case to make for that, since the Trinity develops hundreds of years later.
Many, if not most, scholars would not see the Trinity here today. That does not to say the early church didn't, and the early church saw a lot of things, right? But in this case, they did see the Trinity, but probably not the best reading from them.
What passage are we talking about here?
Genesis,
the usage of the word us.
Genesis 1, verse 26, where you have what's called a cohortative, so a first-person plural imperative, where the text states, "And God said, let us make man in our image according to our likeness." And the majority of scholars out there are in pretty widespread agreement that this seems to be a reference to the divine council, the deliberative body of gods that oversees the functioning of the universe and maintains cosmic and social stability and order and all that kind of
I think the divine council view does actually make sense and makes good sense of the text. Although, did you guys notice that Dan said that the divine image is about looking like God? Like
yeah. So it sounds like we're having God announce to the other members of the council, here's what we're going to do. Let's make humanity, and we're going to make humanity to look like us. But then when it comes down to the actual process, the text just has one agent involved in that. So God made man, male and female, he made them. So there's...
Yeah, so I don't know if that's what the image is about. Dan seems to claim that what's being made in the image of God is to physically look like the divine being. So this is just, I won't read the whole thing here, but basically Carmen says in her book here that what does it mean to be made in the image of God? And it's just a preposition, bait, but like a be, and like to be made, be image of God. And she says that it actually makes more sense to translate it like as, to be made as the image of God. So you'll see there, she gives you examples of Exodus 6:3 in that first paragraph, where Yahweh introduces himself as Beit, as El Shaddai, and Psalm 118:7, where Psalm says Yahweh is with me, serving as Beit, my helper. So there are similar syntactical situations where I think it makes sense, and I think what she's saying makes sense, that the humans are the image of God in what we are. And it's not just about a physicality; it's about a purpose. We are the representation of God in that way. The main point is that we are manifestations of the divine presence, a conduit, so to speak, for the divine presence in the world. So